Thanks. And again, 1 year ago this morning, so many of us were waking up without power as freezing temperatures swept across the state.
It was awful. And while there's a lot of talk about making sure the Texas electric grid doesn't fail again, the state could now face the same problem. Brandy Smith explains why. Why could the Texas electric grid fail again? First, to answer that question, we have to explain what happened in the early hours of February 15th, 2021. As temperatures across the state dropped below freezing, Texans did anything they could to stay warm. So demand for electricity spiked and power plants that feed the state's grid shut down, suffering from frozen equipment and a lack of natural gas. That prompted the Electric Reliability Council of Texas, ERCOT, to tell the state's electricity utility companies to shut off power to customers. We came within minutes of a complete collapse, which would have devastated the state for weeks. Despite warnings years before, Texas never required power plants or natural gas facilities winterize. In the wake of the February freeze, new legislation was passed to fix that problem, but winterization requirements for natural gas facilities will likely not become law until March 2023 after a mapping system of critical natural gas facilities is completed. The grid got a test earlier this month when another cold front hit Texas. Now that storm wasn't nearly as cold or as long as last year's freeze. And while ERCOT reported that the grid operated admirably during the frigid temperatures, Platts Gas reported that natural gas producers in the Permian Basin saw production drop by 20%. That's a sign a big freeze across the state could cause more big problems. With the Why, I'm Brandy Smith.